Ja, ein bisschen weiter mit der Quest und weiter mit der Quest. Wow, Fanservice! Und damit willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Honkai Story. Letztes Mal haben wir Akt 5 hier abgeschlossen und jetzt sind wir hier bei Akt 6. Und wir haben einiges rausgefunden. Die endlosen Zyklusen, wie oft Final hier durchgeritten ist. Dass wir ziemlich nah davon sind, dass was ausbricht, nämlich Iron Tomb oder da Eisengrab halt im Deutschen. Iron Tomb klingt geiler. Und das Final jetzt vom Pfad der Zerstörung erblickt wurde, beziehungsweise von Anuk. Und ja, aber mehr hat es hier mit ZOWIE zu tun, die wir jetzt sprechen.
Hello.
Hallo, wir sind wieder nämlich ganz am Anfang der Flammenjagd, wie es aussieht. Hoffentlich der letzte Zyklus.
Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded.
Ist es ZOWIE oder Baby?
Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the latter.
Was haben wir als jetzt gesagt? Warte, was haben wir ausgewählt? Im Neon Mimi, actually, okay.
It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles, but I remember what you did for this world. Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the Grove?
Das ist mein Wunsch, ist doch mein Wunsch, der wahr wird.
Yep. Isn't it amazing? It's like a seed finally grew up and became a flower. And I'm definitely as cute as a flower now.
Ist sie einfach so, wie sie aussieht, oder ist sie einfach in Kinderformen gefangen halt, wegen dem ganzen Zeitchaos? Weil sie sieht halt mega klein und alles, also wirklich so kindesmäßig, deswegen frage ich mich gerade im Hinterkopf. Ob das so eine Tribi-Situation ist.
I want to say, but unfortunately, this isn't the time to reminisce. With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan. The descent of Iron Tomb may be looming over the horizon, but we still have a chance to change everything.
Ja, wir haben nämlich Zugriff auf das Tablet oder ich weiß nicht, auf den Server, wo Liges alles aufnimmt, halt den Progress und alles und jeden User, wie er es beschreibt, in diesem riesen Experiment. Und wir haben gesehen, dass die Leiste bei 99% ist. Das heißt, wir sind so kurz davor, gleich Eisengrab loszuschießen. Das ist gar nicht gut.
Ide Siliciae is so quiet. In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying on the swing, like she's waiting for someone.
Auf wen wartet sie?
I don't know. It sounds weird, doesn't it? It's something that happened to me, but I'm talking as if I'm an observer.
Oh.
But that's just what those memories are like. Vague and unclear, as if encased in thick ice. The only things I remember are the days I spent with you. Emphorius will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova.
Lass uns
But those
verhindern.
stories went out of fashion ages ago. In a proper romantic epic, the hero's supposed to foil the villain's plot, right?
Lig ist der Hauptschuldige, der steckt hinter allem.
That's right. He's the mastermind who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable. But I still feel a bit anxious. Lygus chose to walk into the spotlight and reveal everything, which means he still thinks the current situation is under his control. Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve.
Maybe.
Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. We have no idea who or what he really is.
Frag ich mich auch, wer er ist.
Which means it's probably time to borrow that treasure you're carrying, friend.
Dings, Rufskrole mit dem konstruktiven Anker.
Yep, that Intellitron friend did say, when required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world.
Aber limitiert von was wollte sagen, aber unterbrochen wurde.
Heidi Salicii is a little village enclosed by time. We might be able to contact the outside world from here. Why don't we give it a try? We should at least tell our friends from beyond the sky that you're still in one piece.
Ja.
Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot.
Okay.
It's super quiet here. Sounds can't get in or out.
Na dann mal los, oder?
Back in Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base. No one noticed her practicing Orynyx's prayer here, or trying to speak with the gods in secret. But today's different, isn't it? We aren't trying to contact unreachable gods, but humans from other worlds. Real people. I'm prepared to witness that miracle, friend.
The way Cyrene talks is so similar to Mem.
Ja, aber sie hat ja auch gesagt, dass sie eher Mem ähnelt als Serini.
I have so many questions. I'm also worried about how Dawn Hung and March 7th are doing. Here's hoping the chronocognitive anchor can still function normally. Because I really need answers.
Moment der Wahrheit.
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes 22 seconds. Prerequisite, no external interferences. We are very glad to learn that you're safe.
Das ist eine riesen Erleichterung, euch beide zu sehen.
Pity. Now's not the time to celebrate. Having two geniuses standing here means you are in big, big trouble.
Yep.
Listen up, little one. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation. Hiding in this segmentum, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition.
Ja.
For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. However, it has now restarted. Prediction: if effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
Wie will er die Gelehrsamkeit
The
zerstören?
possibilities are endless. Breaking down interstellar communications, destroying the synesthesia beacons, returning cosmic civilizations to the Dark Ages, or even starting the third anti-organic war. Any of it would be able to bring the cosmos to its knees. Simply put, it will tilt all sciences and technologies towards the destruction. And since Nanook glanced at this place, it means they are being dead serious.
Gab's Eisen gehabt schon seit langer Zeit?
Based on info provided by the IPC, Iron Tomb probably isn't like Selenova or Zephyro, who are overlords ascended from human beings. Instead, Iron Tomb is an algorithmic sequence. It can be anywhere, as long as there is a receptacle for its calculation.
Oh boy, das klingt
The
gefährlich.
version of Iron Tomb hiding in Amphorius is its source code, and this scepter is its incubator.
14 Systemstunden sind zu kurz.
Yep. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already. And then it's over.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the observer named Lygus. Speculation: he's the Scepter System's administrator.
Ihr habt da so eine Schrottcode-Verse,
He
oder?
wants Iron Tomb to break through the knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears. So listen closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphorius compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run. An Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more. But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction.
Fine.
Finan's signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World-Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis.
Ja, vor sich immer eine Chance zu geben.
That old Intellitron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kepfali's core flame. Don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lycus's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole experiment. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, this ultimate protocol goes by another name.
Ja.
The Law Titan. Talanton.
Oh, okay.
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius, and it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you? Huh? Her path chart is...
Is there something wrong with me?
Never mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Light calendar 3960. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor.
Okay, das heißt, wenn wir jetzt die Gegenseite haben im Vergleich zum Beginn unserer Quest hier in Amphorius, weil da hatten wir ja schon 6 aktiv und haben die restlichen 6 dann mitgebracht, beziehungsweise geholfen dazu, dass die eingesammelt werden. Und jetzt werden wir die anderen 6 actually kennenlernen. Oh, okay, das ist cool.
We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hung got inside this world. So influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lygus, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Once you've got Law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps.
Okay.
Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as possible.
Wo ist March?
Miss March's situation is rather complicated. Madam Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain her location. What we can be sure of is that she's still in Amphorius.
Okay.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries. Even if Amphorius explodes, she'll probably float out perfectly protected in a nice thick layer of ice. Worry more about yourself instead.
Ist da keine Sicherheit?
Mr. Don Hung did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. Known. The flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside of it. Conclusion. He is on his way back to the Express.
Okay. Aber hier geht's zur Besatzung eigentlich.
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry. Himiko and the others are more concerned about your well-being than their own.
Ich hab keine weiteren Fragen. Oh, scheiße, das hab ich wiederholt. Ah.
Don't worry about her.
So.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles, and will certainly be able to snuff out the flames of evil.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one. No, not little one. Deliverer.
Und weg sind sie. Ja?
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities.
Vor allem Hertha, ja. Das ist halt von den beiden.
It feels weird. This all feels really familiar. Some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together. Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay? Like calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus.
Das ist ja die Imperatorin, oder wie war's nochmal?
So, we've at least got a solid direction, right?
Mhm.
Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
Ja.
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world.
Okay, einen Anker holen. Vergiss nicht mitzunehmen, das ist ein einziges Kommunikationsmittel mit auszumelden. Ja, ich stehe jetzt noch da, erinnert dich. Reisen, Lichtkalender 3960. Die Ära von Todesfall erlange je Kraft, Kontrolle über das Konzept. Dann kannst du das Finalprotokoll umgehen, die Kernfall der Welt modifizieren und die Ära Nova umkehren. Bezeuge die Geburt Eisengrab. Blablabla. Die Informationen sind jetzt unerkenntlich, allerdings kann es bereits die Bereits sind, die das Genie von traumatischer Typ nach der Macht des Gesetzes. So.
Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at Aides Elysiae?
Zeigen wir warten auf Cyrene. Ach ne, ich dachte, das wäre eine normale Truhe. Nein, ich wollte doch eine normale Truhe, leck mich doch. Bartelo war da oben. Also jetzt wahrscheinlich Bartelo, I don't know. Ja, dann fuck off. Dann machen wir die Quest weiter.
This village is where Finan's life started.
Sieht man ihn sogar hier.
After 30 million cycles and 30 million failures. His burden is now in my hands. He said I will take over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kefali? Or forging a completely new path?
Ich glaube ja letzteres. Rational analysieren.
Calm down and think this through rationally. This is gonna be a very difficult campaign. We can't lose Kefali's core flame. And we also need to find either Talantin or their demigod. Then convince them to join us in the fight against the destruction. But there are so many unknowns. We don't know what Lygus might be doing. And we'll have to face Iron Tomb after dealing with him. There's also Cyrene. What exactly is she? There's so many questions. I'll have to take it one step at a time. But I must make each move very carefully, because every decision can potentially impact the end. Herta and Screwlum's help might be crucial.
Thinking hard over there?
Ein bisschen.
I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things in the end. See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason.
Der hatte Freunde oder so, also der Kastellaner, I guess.
The scent of the black tide is now calm. Finan must still be fighting them in some way. This will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be the beginning.
Die wahre Dämmerung, ja.
Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
Ich weiß auch nicht, wie ich mich gegenüber dir eigentlich benehmen bzw. verhalten soll.
Just treat me like any other friend you have. We share a common goal and common enemies.
Ja.
And we may also share a common future. A future that has never emerged in any other cycles before. I believe in you, friend. If you still can't get used to it, just call me ma'am like you did before. Just kidding.
Ich verstehe nicht, warum ich
Are
eigentlich?
you worried that the burden is too heavy for you? Don't worry. Maybe the answer isn't as complicated as you think. You've seen how every person regarded as a hero in Amphorius was nothing more than a flawed human. They were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. But those aren't coincidences. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius' fate once more after a stagnation of more than 30 million cycles. It's the inevitability of being a trailblazer. A person's personality is their destiny. Your own hero's journey already started the moment you decided to board that express.
Na, das retten wir sie alle.
That promise might be far too heavy. But I believe in you, friend. The Trailblaze's duty has always been a heavy one.
Oh ja.
In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now.
Touché.
Maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel. That way they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
Was denkst du, Stern?
It seems you two are prepared to head out.
Ach, nö.
You should indeed treasure the view before you. For you do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delights.
I guess.
My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. To fully express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence.
Am Arsch, verpiss dich. Am besten direkt vom Amphorus weg. Wechselst du ihn wieder?
So I may demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
What the fuck?
What is this place?
Farewell then. May we
All shall bid farewell to
Server?
one.
The light of the dawn device never fades.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
Ja, der Ausstrecke wird bestimmt sofort ein unheimliches Gefühl an den Körper. Du spürst irgendetwas.
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
Did that startle you?
Ah, schlag ihn zusammen.
This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exomyth. What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends. Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more truthful type of universe. The moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these relentless decoders. Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the Creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will.
Ja, komm zur Sache. Oh, mit dem Scheißgeschwafel.
Seems like you are not in the mood for...
Nee, definitiv nicht.
Chat. That is fine. I simply wish for you to understand that I have no intention of being your enemy. I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the Prima Mobile would bud from within it. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the intelligence singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, it's a matter of time before his will crumbles to dust. Iron Tomb will be completed. That will not be affected by my plans, your resistance, or the schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact, just like the instance in Noos's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Aeronova carry out its natural course, I'll guarantee the safety of all nameless and ensure you return unscathed.
Warum soll ich dir vertrauen?
You've always had a choice, my lady. You can either accept my sincerity or face the consequences of defying it.
Was soll mit den Menschen aus Amphorius geschehen?
They've always been the product of the experiment, so naturally, they will perish when the experiment ends. That outcome was predetermined long ago, so I will not embellish such a regrettable conclusion.
Habt ihr auch noch eine Freundin hier? Ja, was mit March?
Yes, I am aware of that esteemed lady's whereabouts. Her real identity is quite astounding. If you decide to accept my proposal, then I will do all I can to send her back to you.
Wenn erscheint, wird niemand unversehrt davon kommen. Ich brauche wieder Belgrad für zu zünden, lass mich.
Indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions. Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you. But you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat. And I happen to be one of them.
Du musst es lernen, sie richtig einsetzen. Sie wissen zwar zwischen uns. So als wäre ich bin zufällig einer von ihnen. Warum cuttet der Ton eigentlich auch die ganze Zeit? Das nervt gerade übelst. Zufällig einer von ihnen. So, mit dem Dings wissen. Ist ja jemand von der Genius-Gesellschaft? Will das in die Dings sagen? Oder ist er eins dieser eins der Halbgötter? Das er wild. Und wer hätte das keiner gewusst? Als die Genius-Gesellschaft, maybe? I don't know. Oder Verräter? Wer bist du?
Someone who wanders the stars. Someone who seeks answers with abject despair. That is all I am. This matter is of grave importance, so please do not make your decision lightly. After all, the choice before you bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars.
Okay. Ich werde nicht zulassen, dass die Zerstörung den Kosmos zerreißt. Nicht unter meinen Augen.
I now see the full scope of the determination in your words. You may now continue your travels.
Warum ist mich hier geschleppt dann eigentlich?
It seems you haven't realized something about this place.
Oh, das kann er,
The exomyth is the erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place, and vice versa. As negotiations have broken down, there's no more need for us to remain in the audience's seat. Let's return to the theater called Amphorius, where you will meet me once again.
Yay.
Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed a new footnote in the exomyth. As for its purpose, allow me to reveal it to you in detail the next time we meet.
Ewige Wiederholung. Ja, 3960.
100 years ago, the flames of war consumed Akama. The Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with Kefali's eternal slumber, painting the holy city's walls in scarlet. Its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds kept silent to the pleas of the people. Until the heaven and earth cracked open. Not the gods answering the people's prayers, but a legion rising from the sea of blood. Dawn Cloud's spires fell in the sulfur rains, and the legion's commander stood atop the broken idols and roared.
Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dead or dying gods. Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts.
A Chrysos heir she stood, divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet.
Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it!
Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed in the direction she pointed.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize the reins of fate.
Hoffen wir mal. Sonst geht's ganz Schnee aus.
Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win peace. Let history sing your deeds.
The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea.
Heiligsten, ne? Ich frag mich, was zu dir passiert ist. Hat irgendwas mit ZOWIE,
forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes, drained of life, vanished into nothing.
Okay, das heißt, die hat die von Telegusa, also des Meeres.
To Marmorial Palace, to Dawn Cloud's heights. Announce to all the wicked and cowardly. Announce to this stagnant age.
We are the rising tide.
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Siridra.
Imperatorin, okay.
Friend, are you listening?
Ja, keine Sorge, Schatz, meine Augen gerade wirklich hier und da zu, aber ich höre zu, ich bin davon wirklich noch immer müde.
Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history, yet here you are, dozing off?
Ey, warum passt das gerade so gut?
Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to...
Was, Wasser damit schmeißen?
Awake at last? I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then.
Was hat sie denn gemacht? Auf uns gesprungen oder was? Boah, ist die wirklich geschehen? Magic. Jemand spielt mit so voller Wucht auf dich. Boah, ja. Was ist immer Englisch?
We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went according to plan, it should be shortly after Talantin's fall. And also the end of the first flame chase journey.
Am Ende ist es zu spät?
Perfect timing, actually. The first flame chase ended with the trial of law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is restored. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from the crowds there.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Get out!
Das ist ein Lärm. Streit?
Hold your tongue. Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion are crimes punishable by death.
Das klingt nach Mighty Mouse.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Let's not get caught up in any trouble.
Wir sind Magnet für Ärger.
Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the shadows?
Okay.
At least Kremnoans keep their faith.
Wait, isn't that...
Trivius. Oh, what the fuck? Ey! Hey, ist denn? Die haben wir schneller gefunden wie gedacht.
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods. Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done.
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky?
Mhm. Das ist schwer verboten.
How is that possible?
Ist das Leiges?
You impudent!
Dux Frigoris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
Oh?
Heretic! No one but the great Talanton can deliver this world from misery.
War das Kaslana
I
sein?
ask you,
Oder Dings Fein noch neben?
if the old laws were so perfect, why
Oh!
did they crumble beneath my feet?
Ist das Redria dann? Das ist die Imperatorin?
You...
Talanton is long gone.
Ja, definitiv.
Now I am the law.
Cooles Design.
Challenge me, or submit to my judgment.
Oh, Cutscene actually.
Silence.
Damn! Damn!
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
Weil sie das Gesetz jetzt ist.
That's because I came,
I saw,
I saw,
I conquered.
I conquered.
Sie hatten ein Schachspiel. Okay, ich mag ihre Fähigkeit jetzt schon.
Dux Frigoris, take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds. Tell them that the High Priest attempted to take away the rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these two accidental guests.
Guten Tag.
Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
As you command.
Typische Anforderung, damit hätte ich rechnen müssen. Oh. Keines? Hä?
Is this?
Keines?
Correct, but not the kindness you know.
Oh, ihr seid informiert.
This is the leader of the Cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk in the shadows, hindering the flame-chased journey. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second flame-chased journey. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a gift.
Du kennst uns?
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to scare us.
For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flame Crowned, who ends wars. Tyrant of Dawn Cloud. Empress of the Holy City. And Imperator of the Flame Chase. But, in light of your unique identities, I'll allow you to address me by my real name.
Okay, ich glaube, sie kennen uns wirklich dann.
Saridra.
Yes.
On behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer.
Okay, sie weiß definitiv Bescheid.
If I may, how do you know her identity?
Painon, oder?
As the little hostage prophesized, the Deliverer shall come from the future beyond the sky.
Ha. Das ist neu.
Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day,
there's no mistake.
Ja, dem Himmel, ha?
Your orders, Imperator.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early. As for you two, Akuma knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
This is not what I expected at all.
Same. Ich dachte, wir hätten einiges zu
The
klären.
demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us. And she knows of things beyond the sky. Even eons.
Mhm.
How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history?
Also... Es könnte Leiges sein, es könnte auch irgendwie Feinron sein, I don't know. Aber ich gehe auf Leiges.
Unpleasant thought, but plausible. The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now. We might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City. We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akuma will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use, and add a bit of your experience and charm.
Ja, voll mein Charme hilft.
Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor.
Und der heilige Stadt waren uns alte Flammenjagdgefährten.
Exactly. Treeby, Aglaya, maybe even little Cypher.
Film ist die Fortsetzung, wir finden immer einen Weg.
Calm and confident. That's the you I'm familiar with.
Guests, please.
Ja.
The journey to save the world starts with a single step. Let's set off, my friend.
Hail to the Imperator! Hail to the Golden Heroes!
Hm.
Hail to the Deliverer!
Oh, damn. Okay.
Told you, you're the headline act. All this spectacle is for you.
Guards, your service to the Holy City is appreciated. How have things been?
Castrum Kremnos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy. The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But the garrison already arrested the culprits, and now they await interrogation.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured earth, it still didn't silence these fools.
Terravox, okay.
Guests from beyond the sky, worry not about these trivial matters. Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to settle down for now.
Okay.
Please allow me to belatedly introduce myself. My name is Hycelans, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator, as well as the Knight Commander of the Akuman Alliance. Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command,
Wir müssen die ganze Provinz
Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
Ah.
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
Ich glaube, das ist wirklich fein
As
unter
a
dir.
humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you. Please forgive me.
Ah, das ist okay.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Ja.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting later.
Akuma, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
Indeed, Dawn Cloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle. Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the Imperator arrives, I shall come to summon you.
Hystealans. No wonder she's the Knight's commander.
Ja, hat auf jeden Fall Dings. Aber ihre Lippen sind dichter verschlossen als eine Rüstung.
Alright. We finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's explore a bit.
Ja.
Look over there.
Jemand, den wir kennen? Oh, Glaya! Das ist eine kleine Trivi.
Not the ones you're familiar with.
Ja, ich weiß.
But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
Mhm. Den reden wir definitiv.
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about.
Sondern?
I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver.
Das ist ganz anders.
These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you.
Die beiden Antworten sind schlimm, weil das eine confused sie mega und hallo, schön dich zum ersten Mal zu treffen.
First time? That's not what I gather from your eyes.
Ja, das hatte ich von dir da.
Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Ja.
Greetings, deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Trebi of Yanisopolis. It's very nice to meet you. Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey even more clearly than we have.
Witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey? The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival.
Oh,
So
das...
please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more.
War nix
It was
prophezeit?
Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would
Shit, das war ja
descend upon
Kafri.
Amphorius.
Ja.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova.
Mhm.
Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms everything.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
Ich glaub ja.
The other heroes under the Imperator's command are here too.
Anderen
Since we have
Untertanen.
time, should we go meet them?
Nee, so ganz randomst doch nicht. Ich will damit teilweise. Ich will wissen mit dem
Little
Meeting.
fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well?
Mhm.
There is still some time before the meeting begins. Rather than listening to the whispers of the delegates, why don't you get to know your future comrades first?
Ja, was ist deine Rolle eigentlich?
I'm the Knight Commander of Akama, General of the Flame Chase Army, and the Imperator's servant.
Mhm.
But beneath these shiny scales engraved with complicated titles, I am just a swordfish at the Imperator's side.
Was für eine Beschreibung. Was die Imperatorin
As
angeht.
you've witnessed, she is the Empress of Akama, the one who ended the Chrysos War and the leader of the Chrysos heirs. As merely a humble subject, I cannot say more beyond this.
Über die eben hier
The
sind.
Chrysos heirs here constitute the elite among the Flame Chase army. Dux Haucalithist Apollonius and Dux Carminin, Virginia, serve as the army's advisor and historian respectively. One offers advice and counsel to the Imperator, while the other writes verses of her supreme glory.
Okay.
Dux Frigoris Labienus and Dux Brumalis Seneca are both formidable warriors, clearing the way for the flame chase with steel and storm. Dux Fatorum, the holy maiden who interprets the prophecy.
Tribi, okay.
Only the one named Tribi remains in the city. The
Oh.
Imperator once took them as hostages in order to unify the prophecies of the world. But they are now Akama's most vital prophets.
Das heißt, Trida und Trian sind woanders, okay?
Aglaya. Well, she dislikes it when people talk about her behind her back. You should get to know her in person.
Okay, danke. Boah, gehen wir da.
Then come. The Imperator reserved seats for you.
Oh boy, was kommt jetzt für
I'm
Überraschungen?
starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting.
Same, das wird so viel auf den Kopf schmeißen von dem, was wir
Since
erwartet
Sandra
haben.
is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about the law's inclinations in the current era. Let's keep our ears open, okay?
Ja, das wird wieder mega dump an Informationen. Boah, Alter. Okay, jetzt bin ich gespannt, wer alles hier ist. Okay, ich sehe keine jetzt der Person, die wir kennen, also keine der Chrysos. Okay, ihr beide
Good
natürlich.
sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure anymore.
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the greatest calamity.
Oh boy.
Exactly. Chrysos heirs, deliverers. What about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
Willst du sterben, Bro? Oder? Okay, dann hier, spring zum Fürsten. Fick dich halt. Also ich verstehe, was er meint, aber come on.
Things feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history repeat itself in this cycle?
Oh, ja gut.
Yes. Similar acts have occurred, and not just once.
Oh Mann.
However, whether history will repeat itself, you'll soon see.
Weil ich bin vor allem mit den Erben jetzt gespannt. Ich glaube, da wird eine
Those
der
are
alle
the two
Überraschung.
spots reserved for you.
Okay.
Please take your seats.
Okay, danke. Das heißt, neben Tribi und Aglaya. Not again. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
All rise. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the subjugation of the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought the news to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city.
Huh.
Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured before his death.
Okay, angesichts, dass sie ja des Gesetzes wird sie natürlich auch sehr viel wahrscheinlich mit Gerechtigkeit unterwegs sein.
Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
Huh.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us set this trial aside for the time being.
Damn.
Witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly challenging the Alliance, seeking to shatter our hard-earned peace and unity. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Emperor.
Oh, sorry.
They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer. Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
Verheiligt sind wahrscheinlich Dings, oder?
This is clearly a trap.
Beweise?
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies?
Wie die Würde deiner Verbündeten zu treten. Hä?
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
Comrades, you've all seen her true face now. According to the ancient laws of Akuma, only with the consent of 2/3 of the elders can the legions carry out the commander's orders.
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akuma, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday, you desecrated them with a blood-stained blade. The decaying old laws fell with Talanton and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming yourselves defenders of the law, then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
Sie macht einen guten Punkt.
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest honored guest to join our alliance. The Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky.
Oh boy.
With her aid, we shall shatter the chalice of plenty and return Fagusa's core flame to the holy city.
Absurd. Simply absurd. A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slaying gods. It's a lie you've used to grow your power.
Und ich dachte, der Kain beseitigt wäre, dass wir keine dumme Sau mehr haben, die uns nervt. Boah, ich glaube, der hier wird doch ein Problem, oder?
Has already sacrificed countless soldiers. And now you want me to send even more of my brothers and sisters to be used and discarded by a tyrant?
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Meeting adjourned. Deliverer, please wait.
Ja.
I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you.
Okay. Sie ist eine interessante Person, also sie geht ihren Prinzipien sehr stark nach, als sie liest. Sie ist auf jeden Fall, sie hat eine eckige Persönlichkeit, sagen wir mal so. Nix gegen sie.
I apologize for that farce of a meeting.
It must be tiring dealing with so many people every day, Great Imperator.
War es nicht so, dass sie es nicht gerne so genannt wird, oder?
Tiring? You're mistaken.
Ah ne, verbeugen, glaube ich, hat sie gar nicht gerne.
Chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how rule and conquest are always accompanied by sacrifice.
Huh.
Is the war with the Titans also part of that sacrifice?
After I glimpsed the secrets of this world, no, the secrets beyond the sky, the divine authority of Amphorius no longer held any significance. Let me ask you, Deliverer. Is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky, there are magnificent deities called Eons?
Mhm. Das ist eine Tatsache, ja.
Ah. The word fact has never been so intoxicating. Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people? In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead?
Die Kämpfer haben das Gesetz beschissen und da kann sich nur Force oder Zerstörung befreien.
Oh? What you require now is the power of law?
Ja, wir brauchen actually dich.
Exactly. Just as the prophecy foretold, she is your deliverer from beyond the sky. And she also has reliable allies.
Ich habe ein Gefühl, wir werden zu hoch geschätzt und wenn wir jetzt ein bisschen merken, wie stark wir eigentlich sind, könnte das vielleicht ein bisschen Probleme machen, oder?
They can intervene in Amphorius' laws. We may have a chance to alter this world's impending fate and reverse its destined end.
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage. To say such presumptuous things, even knowing that the inheritor of the law stands before you.
You mean...
In the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome end.
Damn.
But now we can see beyond this dying world. Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky.
Ich stimme dir zu.
Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. If the core flame of law cannot be returned, your path to deliverance will never be realized.
Ja, dann müssen wir sie dafür als erstes ausschalten, ne?
Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey and force the waves that block our way to recede.
So, you agreed to cooperate with us?
Cooperate? Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone.
Sondern?
Though I will permit you to join me as subjects. And together, we will forge the most perfect law.
Ich sag dir, eckige Persönlichkeit. Oh, ist das?
This is...
Ein Vertrag? Würde passen.
Flame Chase Medallion,
Ah, nee.
a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. Every noble in Akuma carries one. This medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself, and you may act freely within the city with it. Before we embark on the crusade against the Ocean Titan, you should rest in Akuma for a time.
Aber dann nenne schon jemanden namens Leige sind 8 Imperatorin. Falls das schon irgendwie existent ist hier.
Your advice is acknowledged. From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions. As long as no boundaries are crossed, I fully respect the choices of my subjects.
Okay.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, Great Imperator.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor. Go now. Take a bath first. You two... reek of seawater.
Danke. Eckige Persönlichkeit. Aber sie ist verdammt ehrlich, das muss man hier lassen. Oh? Ist das? Ah, okay. Ich war kurz so, das war jetzt nicht feiern. Wenn wir jetzt irgendetwas Wichtiges rausfinden?
Come forth, Theoros.
Theoros?
Yes.
Fuck.
Great Imperator. Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel.
Those two arrived just as Oronix described, and just as you said, they showed a thirst for law. At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
God fucking damn it, warum?
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me, or that deliverer?
Remind me again, Antikythera. What kind of future do these two paths lead to in your view?
I shall tell you. You are entitled to know that the deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, her stance has been completely at odds with Amphorius.
Inwiefern? Erläutere?
The road they have chosen will bury Amphorius' grand aspirations. This world, which follows the path of destruction, will inevitably stray far from the glory it was meant to enjoy.
Lüge!
But on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphorius will slay their creator in the name of the Imperator and conquer the worlds beyond the sky.
Obwohl sie Schach spielt, beziehungsweise die Schachfiguren spielt, wird sie gerade übelst als Figur gespielt. Oh mein Gott.
You will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb, bringing waves of war and conquest to the universe. Beings across the cosmos will bow before you, offering their allegiance.
So, what's the price?
The price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity to the destruction. As a Chrysos heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it, have you not?
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision. Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
Das ist mir nicht geheuer gerade. Ah, scheiße.
The Imperator is quite forceful. She didn't give us any chance to ask questions.
Stimmt.
And she's clearly hiding something. What do you think?
Wir sollten Genie über die aktuelle Situation befragen.
Looks like we're on the same wavelength. The atmosphere in Akama, it's so unfamiliar. And it's not just the Flame Chase Alliance talking about the world beyond the sky, but the whole city.
Das ist zu viel anders.
We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then...
Was ist? Jemand erkannt?
Then... we should go enjoy the renowned bathing culture of the holy city and relax. It's the thing I've been looking forward to most on this journey.
Wir werden beobachtet. Schweigen.
Work and rest are both important. You see, everyone agrees, right?
So someone's watching.
Can't let our guard down for a second. Let's use taking a bath as an excuse to find a quiet corner to update Madame Herta and Screwlum on our progress.
Ja.
We can also check out what's happening in the city. Since the outcome of the meeting was just announced, people must be gossiping. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Let's go.
Ich liebe, dass ihr uns immer so zuzwinkert, ey. Ich mag das. Gibt den NPCs mehr so Leben rein.
Oh, so many people. The holy city is so lively.
Die so optimistisch und alles so redete.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
As expected, the Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a ruckus?
Silence! That's treason! If it weren't for the great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you wouldn't even be alive to speak like this.
Oh boy.
Oh no. It's the Imperator's loyal dog.
Let's go. We can't talk in front of this guy.
Den soll man vielleicht ausfragen, oder nicht?
How disappointing.
Wenn er wirklich ein Schoßhündchen ist, dann...
I remember you. The trespassers. No, the distinguished guests of the prophecy. I didn't get the chance to properly introduce myself. I am Labienus, the Dux Frigoris, a trusted officer of the great Imperator. I look forward to fighting alongside the Deliverer in the upcoming battles.
Ugh. Another war? Ever since the Imperator took control of Akuma, we haven't had a day of peace.
Idle chatter.
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around the city. You must be troubled.
My apologies. After every Alliance meeting, there are always some pests in the city who get restless. I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the shadows that the sun's light is too harsh. Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate. And these clowns will eventually realize their foolishness.
Theoros.
May I ask, who is this Theoros?
Ich glaube, das war auch der Name dort. Nee.
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts a secret.
Ah, so it's his lordship.
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me alone.
I didn't even need to try. Big and strong Dux Frigoris really can't hide anything. Theoros. What an ominous name. Bad news. He's been staring at us the whole time. Let's move to another place for now.
Yep.
We don't know how much Saridra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
Yep, ich glaube, die Erben werden sich noch gegen uns wenden, wahrscheinlich.
Alliance meeting? Alliance meeting? More like a cage where creatures with golden blood claw at each other. And Flame Crowned, who ends wars? Clearly a tyrant who doesn't deserve such a title.
You're absolutely right. While the Imperator's hounds are still hunting down others, let's let out our grievances.
You. I know you. You're that tyrant's lackey. What? Here to shut me up for that little imp?
Panicking now? Don't worry. I don't care what others say about the Imperator. And she certainly doesn't either. Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Such rare guests.
Was hier wird's, glaube ich, schwieriger sein, was rauszubekommen.
It is an honor to meet you both. I am the Dux Brumalis, Seneca, a warrior of the Twilight Courtyard.
Schöner Name.
I call myself
Ruf das
a
Dämmer
partner of the Imperator, rather than a subject.
Aber sie hat doch keine
Are
Partner.
you here to relax in the baths as well? The temperature is just right today, so be sure to enjoy it.
Also entweder
Should
ist
rest well for the next campaign.
entweder ist sie wirklich so lieb und entspannt, oder sie ist eine falsche Schlange.
What? Children of the Prophecy? Another excuse for the Imperator's reckless warmongering.
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings.
Oh boy.
By the way, if you still want to bathe, hurry up.
Okay.
Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature anymore.
Seems like there's more to Dux Brumalis' words than meets the eye. But would the Imperator actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky?
I guess.
This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akuma.
I wonder what everyone in the city is talking.
Verax Leo is here?
Huh. These two are...
So many guests today. Let's see who's here now. Two distinguished guests of the prophecy. One a clever and adorable warrior. The other also quite heroic.
Ich weiß nicht, wer gerade von uns beide gedisst wurde.
You two heroes must be the children of the prophecy that the Imperator spoke of. I didn't get a chance to greet you earlier. My apologies.
Alles gut.
I'm Apollonius, the Dux Helcalithist, one of the 5 sages at the Grove of Epiphany, advisor to the Flame Chase army.
5, nicht 7, huh?
This is Virginia, from Castrum Kremnos, the Dux Carminum and historian of the great Imperator.
Hello. To you both.
Nice to meet you, Dux Helcalithist and Dux Carminum. You two are inseparable, aren't you?
This is...
Oh, she wants to find someone to help with research for her new work.
I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akuma. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place. I'm the perfect partner for research.
Du meinst Gossip, aber ja.
Enough small talk. Here's the latest news from Akuma, as you requested.
Das ist actually ziemlich gut für uns.
Children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city, and the Imperator unilaterally seized military power. The alliance meeting ended in discord, and there may be bloody upheaval.
As expected.
I get the feeling you might have embellished a bit to keep people's attention.
I swear on my stone mane, I would never do such a thing. But if you wish to quell this terrifying news, perhaps a more explosive topic would help.
Wie zum Beispiel?
Never mind. While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that the great Imperator did swiftly consolidate military power in an almost threatening way. It's undeniable. Heroes, I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit autocratic to outsiders, but soon you will witness her blade dance with enemies on the battlefield.
Da bin ich mal gespannt.
I can't comment on the source of her loyalty, but when that blade is drawn, you two, as bright as you are, will surely see the deep thoughts beneath her exterior.
Okay.
The Imperator's blade. Is he talking about Miss Hysealand's?
Maybe.
I sense some unease in Dux Helcalithist's words. It seems the Imperator and Miss Hysealand's share a much deeper bond than the others do.
Maybe.
There are eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any place where we can have some privacy?
Unsere alte Badekammer, maybe?
To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss Hysealand's. This place was your original bath chamber. Perfect for avoiding prying eyes.
Ja.
I wonder if anyone is using it now.
Das ist die Frage, ne?
The smell is... Wait, don't go in yet.
Oh nein. Oh nein.
Who's there?
Ah, war ja klar.
The little grey fry in pink sea hair.
Sorry! Sie nimmt aber von ihrem Gesichtsausdruck nimmt sie es ziemlich entspannt.
Little sea hair?
Meersächen.
You barged into here without warning. Was it an accident, or did you wish to bathe with me?
Ich hab nichts gesehen.
Is that so? That your eyes shine brighter than pearls?
Stell, du perverse Sau.
Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave now.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land force themselves to wear clothes, adding unnecessary constraints.
Ich mag den Kontrast, das heißt, sie ist einfach nur in der Rolle der Klinge halt, der Imperatorin sehr also nicht zusammengezückt, halt so auch nicht streng, aber ruhig und halt mehr wirklich scharf, im Sinn von scharf wie eine Klinge halt. Aber hier wirkt sie wirklich sehr entspannt.
Forget it. If Duck's Goldweaver heard that, she'd scold me again. Alright. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then I'll attend to you two.
Hat sie da eine Narbe? Oh, scheiße, jetzt das Ding. Jagd? Aber ja, hat sie eine Narbe? Oh, what the fuck?
The delegate from Ladon has been assassinated! Quick! Quick, someone come quick!
Oh boy.
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the current.
Bisschen brutaler Fisch.
Viciousness is a form of praise to the blade.
Huh.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered. Why? Is it because the Ladonians refused to contribute troops to the Flame Chase journey? Or just because they offended the Imperator?
Ich glaube, das ist der Ausgleich dafür, dass die wahrscheinlich den Boden ermordet haben, oder?
Because the new era of the Flame Chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. For the ignorant masses who cling to outdated laws, only bloodletting can wake them up.
Huh.
Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Ladon has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the Era Chrysia,"
Ach nö, die
unwilling
schon
to
wieder.
relinquish military power. They're just building momentum for the rebellion.
Ich habe mich damit meinem Urteil zurück.
Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Imperator. I won't interfere with your thoughts. As long as you don't try to reverse the current of the times, you and I will both be free.
Ich kann also das Wasser irgendwie stark kontrollieren. Jetzt passe ich mal gerade mehr auf die Szenen halt auf. Ich habe mich jetzt halt übel auf den Text halt konzentriert.
But, Miss Hycelens, I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your words.
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom.
Oh?
Long, long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization's reach, the great fish consumed the small. And when the great fish perished, their bodies became sustenance for the newborn, nourishing the whole ocean. This is the tide that carries civilization forward. Anyone may be devoured, or meet the fate of inevitable decay.
Are you suggesting that ultimate freedom is in fact the cruelest fate for life?
Ja, ich glaube, wir über die absolute Freiheit hier in dem Bad reden.
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law. There's no need for me to say more, little sea hare. We're of one mind. Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish and lead us to a truly free ocean, let us wait and see. But for now, let's pause this heart-to-heart. Another fish has come, following the scent of blood.
Okay. Klar.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy. I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
Huh.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
All ready to go in an instant. Miss Hycelens, you truly are impossible to predict.
Yet you, a golden trout who's always busy all day, suddenly have the time to visit me?
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of fish.
Oh boy.
I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
Banquet, huh?
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish, to me, is the unique fragrance of the sea. Besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just gift me new ones?
I won't.
Es ist so anders, sag ich, sehr gleich die kennen. Zwischen den beiden herrscht eine seltsame Chemie.
Is that how friendship is described beyond the sky? Fascinating. By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet. Could you elaborate on that?
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator holds a grand feast for the Chrysos heirs to lift our spirits. For us warriors who swim constantly between life and death, these feasts are more worth looking forward to than victory.
A banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's a banquet for Fagusa, why not take a leaf out of the Tidens book? Live in the moment and enjoy life to the fullest.
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolos kitten is already causing enough trouble for me. And on top of that, I still have tailoring commissions to complete.
Dolos Kätzchen ist natürlich Cypher.
By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
Glaya's eyes.
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask romance for eyes that can see everything.
Ja.
I wonder what this world will look like when I take the divine authority.
Ja, wir beide wissen
In
es.
the future, you will still be the finest weaver in the world.
Ja.
Is this also a prophecy from the Three Fates?
Naja, unsere
It's
Erfahrung.
even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, she has already witnessed it, right?
Ja. Du wirst das romantischste Ding der Welt weben.
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the countless times I've sought wisdom from the prophecy.
Da geht also die Menschlichkeit flöten. Aber ich wollte gerade sagen, sie hat gerade noch das Menschliche an sich. Werde zu einer Halbgöttin, verliere deine Menschlichkeit.
But destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're threaded into splendid garments, no one can see their true charm, can they?
Aglaya has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But thanks to you, she seems to be in much better spirits.
Sieht ziemlich erleichtert aus.
Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child.
Oh.
Most of the time, I can understand the whispers in her heart.
Childhood friends, okay.
For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Now, I leave this bath chamber to you.
Oh.
Rest well and prepare yourselves. After all, every time we drink and talk could be the last celebration we have in this life.
Miss High Sealance has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants.
I mean, die gehört ursprünglich mir. Oder wird mir gehören.
Yeah, in the future. But for now, we're at the mercy of the host, and she could return at any moment. If we're having an important discussion, we must remain vigilant.
Es kann auch sein, dass sie uns jetzt natürlich beobachtet, ne?
So, let's seize the
Irgendwie
opportunity
die
and
Gewässer
report
oder
our
so.
current progress. We don't want to keep everyone beyond the sky waiting.
Okay, Kontakt erstellen. Ah, nur Hertha, oder wie?
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough. Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline. But since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. As expected.
Ja.
The road ahead will be long and difficult.
Ich hab nichts mal gesagt, du weißt schon alles? Alter. Oder stehen hier, das Ding war nicht mal ein Dialogzeilen.
Looks like I guessed right then. Next time it'll depend on my mood.
Damn.
We've made some progress here too, but nothing to get too excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize. Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses 14 algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos.
Huh.
Lygus is definitely connected to the Genius Society, so stay alert.
Called it! Er hat ja gesagt, ich bin auch einer von denen, hat er gesagt. Und weil da in den Satz Wissen gefallen ist, habe ich die Connection mit der Genius-Geschäfte gemacht. Ha. News ist? Ne, er lehnt sich ja gegen News auf, das macht keinen Sinn. Schöpfer der Genies, maybe? Wenn nicht kein Genie selbst, dein ehemaliger.
Exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha, oh, the 2 Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them.
Selbst kannst du keine genaue Antwort geben, hä?
I've told you, his technology is both outdated and complicated, no less than genius. But ultimately, he's not an Eon. We can handle him.
Veraltet und kompliziert zugleich. Wenn es einer der Genius-Geschäfte ist, dann würde ich eher auf die Top 10 dann gehen, oder nicht? Obwohl, wie viele Member gibt es natürlich inzwischen, ne? Weil dann weiß ich nicht, was mein Maß ist. Aber ich würde dann wahrscheinlich eher so bei den ersten 50, wenn die sogar weniger bleiben, oder nicht? Wenn es vor allem veraltet ist. Maybe, I don't know.
That's all I have to say. We'll depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind.
Yep.
Well then, let's use the banquet Aglaya mentioned as our next starting point. Ceridra's trusted followers should all be present at that time. It'll be a good opportunity to get closer to them.
Und auch frag mich, wo die anderen unterwegs sind, weil wir haben halt die, wo wir im ersten Zyklus, den wir miterlebt haben, fairerweise, sehen wir nicht viel. Also natürlich Trivian und Aglaya, aber halt von der anderen Seite. Trinon und Trian sind woanders stationiert, wie es aussieht. Maidimus werden wir wahrscheinlich noch noch sehen. Cypher wurde ja schon mal erwähnt. Castoris frage ich mich, wo sie dran ist. Die ist gar nicht erwähnt worden bisher. Vergesse ich gerade vom Anoxa, der ist wahrscheinlich im Hain. Hyensen, die wird ja auch noch auftreten dann. Vielleicht zusammen mit Anaxa dann, I don't know. Aber ja. Oder warte, wie viele Jahre sind wir zurück? Ich bin so los mit der Zeit, ne? Ich bin ganz ehrlich, es sind so viele Informationen. Aber wir müssen eine direkte Konfrontation mit Lygus vermeiden.
Settled then. With our great teamwork, we'll be able to deal with anything that comes our way. It's been a long day. We should get some rest now.
Ruh dich gut aus, mach dich bereit für das Bankett.
Yes, let's get ready for the banquet.
Wir sind also mal.
The venue's right ahead.
Sonne, vertreibe, Sterne und bleichen Mond. Ist das ein neuer Story-Abschnitt? Wie? Ich kann das nicht checken. Dann leck mich, mach ich das hier. Fuck you. Ich hab einen freien Willen, ich mach's einfach. Leck mich doch. Das ist ja so unnötig. Ja, das scheint das Ding zu sein. Das heißt, hier war jetzt im Bad. Nee. Das wir sind in den Teil schon drin, oder wie? Die Grenze zwischen... Warte, wo ist das? Ja, okay, das heißt, wir sind actually noch im Dings hier drin. Okay, warte, ich will den hier Strang noch fertig machen, actually. Los, yep, weitermachen. Dann will ich schauen, ob wir jetzt an Naxa.
It feels so romantic.
Kriegst du einen guten Blick, weil ich will gerne sehen, wer schon anwesend ist. Ich sehe jetzt direkt nicht jemanden, den wir kennen. Vielleicht stößt ja noch einer dazu.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender any personal belongings you have on you before entering the venue.
Okay.
This hero always brings down the vibe whenever he shows up.
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous and careful.
Fair.
Please do as I say, guests. It would avoid any unnecessary misunderstandings.
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but is it really necessary to confiscate the books and quill pens?
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hands. I'm asking for all your items. All, Miss Cyrene.
Müssen den Anker eigentlich verstecken,
Your
oder?
belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after appropriately by dedicated staff.
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated staff? Talk about a vague choice of words. It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chronocognitive anchor. What should we do?
Nicht gut, Falle.
True. I had a feeling it would come to this, but I didn't expect such a direct demand. But listen, why don't we go with their plan and hand over the chronocognitive anchor to be looked after? After all, if the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered conversation with the geniuses. I can pretty much guess what'll happen next. But, think about it. That's actually gonna be our shortcut.
Verstehe.
I knew it. You and I can practically read each other's minds.
Guests.
All right. We'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend. Anywhere, anytime.
Thank you for your cooperation. The Imperator has some urgent business she needs to attend to and will arrive shortly. Why don't you head in with the other guests first and enjoy the feast?
Isn't Saridra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? But she's not even here.
Braucht wahrscheinlich doch eine krasse
Why
Einrichtung.
is it so difficult to talk to her?
Also entweder wegen dem Bankett ist die Vernunft Förderung nicht da. Oder die ist schon im Besitz von jemandem. Vielleicht ein Naxa oder jemand anderen. Aber hey.
You two have been wandering around the venue and haven't mingled with anyone. Have the attendants not taken care of you well?
Doch.
No, we love it here. It's just... we're a little concerned, seeing how the Imperator still hasn't arrived.
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for. Come, sit with me for a while, will you? I'd like to share a personal secret with you.
Okay. Unerwartet, aber okay.
See here? This is Fagusa's dew of divine blood. The sweetest of all the 12 bottles.
Oh, okay.
On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the deliverer.
Okay. Also ich merke, diese Quest fokussiert sich extrem auf Highlisten, weil irgendwie kriegt sie sehr viele Cutscenes. Also nicht Cutscenes, Villa.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food? I knew that security check was targeted at us.
What's the matter, guests?
Oh, we're simply overwhelmed by such an honor.
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew? Well then, let me prove my innocence.
Okay. Meistens hebt ihren Becher Hünigter und entblößt absichtlich ihren Hals, sodass du beobachten kannst, wie die Flüssigkeit beim Schlucken ihren Weg nimmt.
See? It's completely safe.
I feel like Miss Hysealins wants to talk to us about something. Why don't we go along with her for now?
Ja. Dann nehme ich es gerne an.
Worry not. Honeydew's not alcohol. It won't get you drunk. On the contrary, it can make your mind even sharper.
Also Anti-Alkohol. Der Tonwäscher berührt dein lebenden Augenblick. Sie ist in der Tat die Klinge der Imperator und die schnellste Schwertmeisterin im Kampf am...
Please, have a taste. Would you like some too, little Sierra?
I can drink it myself.
How is it? Sweet enough?
Das ist nicht schlecht.
As long as you like it. Calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's the taste of the ocean. It'll do you good to understand Faguse's fickleness before we set off to face their waves.
Aber nicht so launisch wie Aquila, oder? Weil das war... Hui.
Just like how you're about to understand the secrets within this dew.
Oh, nee.
Now, please turn around. Very, very quietly. Don't make a single noise.
Okay. Oh. Was hast du getan?
The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans. But the god of banquets dew is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's enchanting song.
Oh.
Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator in that Fioros.
Danke, Heiligen. Du hast uns gerade eine wichtige Information damit verschaffen, ey. Damn.
But you two, I wish for you to see the truth.
Danke. Ich hoffe nicht, dass das irgendwie ein Hinterhalt von ihr ist.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
This is my personal request. I can't bring myself to trust that.
Und das ist auch gut so.
The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within and will ensnare those of us blinded by ambition.
Hat's also niedergebracht. Das heißt, Cypher kann auch keine Lüge mehr mit Keflis Aussagen spielen dann.
You are the deliverers of the prophecy and know about him far more than I do. Perhaps only you can find traces of the truth from his actions and words. Then we can show the Imperator the right path forward.
Ich hoffe auch.
Oh, but isn't this acting behind her back?
Es ist hoher Verrat, deswegen lieber nicht erwischen lassen.
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. I am the Imperator's blade, and I must clear the way for her while remaining concealed in the torrents. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true enemy.
Can you promise me something, Miss Hycelens?
Speak your mind.
My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
Ich hoffe aber, irgendwie sieht sie aus, als würde sie sich schmeicheln lassen von der Idee, Eisengrab zu befehlen.
I never doubted your loyalty. I'll pass your words faithfully on to her. Provided we can gain the advantage in this tug of war, that is.
Ich hab Angst,
now,
dass...
return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea siren's fantasia. And I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds from afar as if you are a whale of the depths and hear every word of their conversation.
Die wird mir immer sympathisch. Jede Sekunde mehr wird sie mir sympathischer hier.
I wish you a victory in this first skirmish.
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the adventure.
Jetzt geht's mal ein bisschen was zu hier. Okay, dann hier einfach mit dir unterhalten und dann lauschen wir
Let's
mal.
mingle in the crowds here. Relax. Relax. Try to act natural.
Ich normal? Oh, scheiße.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here? That little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I will... Whatever. Pour me another cup.
Okay, sie ist besoffen.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness, She still does not dare challenge your authority.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
Fragiles Ego much?
Do you often test the loyalty of your subjects like this?
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient towards them. Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and grasp this world's law in my hands...
The answer is simple. I will connect Amphorius with the stars.
Durch Eisengrab.
Don't waste my time. Be precise. Be specific. I won't ask a second time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations within the old law that sealed off Amphorius and merge the black tide with the torrents of Era Nova.
Der Fakt, dass anfängt einzugreifen, zeigt, dass wir wirklich in Gefahr für ihn sind, ne?
Then we will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate Iron Tomb and sound the trumpet for the endless campaign you will then embark on.
But you previously said that Iron Tomb is unrivaled in power across the stars. Who would dare to annihilate it?
There is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance. Warlike and old-fashioned. A cult named the Genius Society. Loosely organized, but steeped in abject insanity. Oh, there's also the Astral Express, a group of lawless vagrants. That so-called Deliverer is part of that last group. Those vagabonds mistakenly believe they can connect the stars through alliances instead of conquest.
Haben wir auch, Bitch.
History has already given them a tough lesson.
Wo denn?
There are countless other organizations besides, but when the Lord Ravager sweeps across the cosmos, they will certainly all bow before your empire of destruction.
Die ist skeptisch, ne?
The Achaemenid Alliance is invincible!
Oh boy, jetzt wird's offen.
If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in testing the quality of my blade. That being said, even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly recall the glory of her conquests.
Oh, das könnte gut sein, dass sie actually solche Ideen hat, weil das könnte natürlich mit Leiges Plänen clashen.
Walk a little longer with me, Theoros.
Wir dürfen nicht so
I
eine...
don't like how this is going. Our little Imperator seems fascinated by the destruction.
Great fight. A little sea hair? It seems like they're still talking. Get closer. I'll keep carrying their voices to you.
Dürfen nicht zu nah. Hierhin, okay.
Spare me.
Oh, das ist eine andere...
Difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Fagusa will result in many casualties.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
How astonishing. The commanders under you have such different personalities, yet they share the same loyalty.
He's looking this way. Quick, do something and pretend we can't see them.
Dich mit den Gästen neben dir unterhalten?
So, you have this super duper speedy rotation of destruction into Amphorius?
Ich wusste es, wir konnten nicht normal sein.
Oh. Huh? Oh, I got it. It's that thing, right?
Ist sie auch besoffen?
Oh. The one behind the research and development of this golden blood principle is Idonia's manager.
Oh dear. Seems like you've met your match, partner.
I'm so full of inspiration right now.
Okay, sie ist definitiv besoffen.
So light.
Oh, bitte, kippt nicht um.
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just checking whether everything was fine with those two distinguished guests of yours.
Ja, es ist definitiv sass, es ist zwischen so und.
And it seems like all is well. Let us continue our previous conversation regarding the soldiers fighting for you. Are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law?
Oh.
If I recall correctly, you've already lost a bout against Talanton due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
You dare mention my name alongside the word lost?
Da verwendet sich wirklich auf den Neues, ne?
Forgive my transgression, great Imperator.
Watch your words and actions. All you need to know is that my victory in the trial is guaranteed. Even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. So tell me, if everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend I deal with that deliverer?
Good question. Do not let her fool you. That woman from beyond the sky contains a seed of ruin within her body.
I mean, es ist falsch.
Must not be allowed to tarnish your glory. Therefore, the wisest decision would be to hand her over to me.
You plan to torture her?
Calling it experimentation would be more appropriate.
Yikes.
The guest's patience is running thin. I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into the banquet. I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama. You don't want to confront those two directly either, do you?
Indeed. It's a pity that Antikytherans are lightweights when it comes to drinking. Before I leave, I would like to make a toast to your boundless ambition, using my spirit instead of a goblet.
As I expected, that Theoros' schemes have been revealed. Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. This will be the Imperator's last public address before we head off, and therefore, likely, the final chance to change her mind. I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you.
Vielen Dank.
You should head back to your seats for now.
Okay, Platz nehmen und warten dann.
Oh, this honey brew sure wears off fast.
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead. The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has fought by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Fagusa, just as you always have. However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty.
What does she mean?
The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust. And sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march.
Oh boy, das ist ein blutiges Bankett.
Yes. Some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen. These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight.
Wir waren's nicht, Kappa. Okay, wie wird sie jetzt weisen? Zeigen. Ich Sprache lernen, Babbel. Tschüss.
Dux Gladiorum Hycelans. She used the sea siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential matters, hoping to rob the core flame by force and harm me, the Imperator.
Huh. Wie hat sie das erfasst? Was geht hier vor sich?
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence!
Oh.
Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners. She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator, and personally made herself an example for my enemies. Under the shade of the olive groves, the people of Akama said they would never bow to me. In the frozen, lethal fog, the people of Idonia said they would never bow to me. At the beginning of the myriad paths, the people of Yanisopolis said they would never bow to me. But now, they all lie silent. They now fear me as they fear the law. For I am Ceridra, and I am the Imperator.
Ja, doch, ich sehe so langsam das mit der Tyrannin.
If you have any last words, say them to the Imperator. Then, face her judgment.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
Ist das deine Prophezeiung oder wie? Wohl wundert uns nicht gelb.
If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last. Deliverer.
Okay. Wir müssen sie überzeugen.
That's right, friend.
Töten zwar nicht, was ist
Now,
das?
use your identity and add in a bit of experience and
Nicht
charm,
charm.
and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
Okay.
You think you can slay a king using your words instead of a sword? I'll have it. Show me the weight of rhetoric from beyond the sky. Will it weigh heavier than 3 human lives?
Ja?
Let's try to watch our words carefully.
Oh nein, bitte keine Debatte. Ja komm, fangen wir mit dem Widerstand, der 30 Millionen Zyklen angedauert hat.
Before I arrived in this world, the Chrysos heir of world-bearing was a young man with the pseudonym of Finan. He came from Ides Elysiae. In order to combat the lies of the Era Nova and deliver Amphorius from the ending of the destruction, he lived through history more than 30 million times. hoping futilely to find a breakthrough. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside me, also carries an equally heavy destiny.
Okay, hört Scheugen zu. Eisengrabswahre Identität und da können wir, glaube ich, zu Leiges.
Is the ultimate end of Amphorius's destiny. It is an embodiment of pure horror that walks the path of destruction and can never be tamed. That is the only thing Lycus cares about. As for Amphorius, pure glory and campaigns, he doesn't care about any of those.
Will einfach nur die Gelehrsamkeit erledigen.
He will most certainly betray you. When that time comes, all of us will be ground to dust by the destruction.
Keine Gefühlsregung, oh Mann. Pflicht, Entschlossenheit.
I have seen many beautiful worlds. The road chosen by the Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. That will never change. We will continue our journey until we have united the entire cosmos. Therefore, if you choose the way of the destruction, then I'll place your ambitions into the same basket as Lycus and smash them into pieces with my baseball bat.
Unser Charme! Scheiße. Also entweder wird es jetzt ein schwer ersehnter Kampf gegen sie, oder, weil wir gerade so ehrlich mit ihr waren, wird sie das actually überzeugen.
That was truly a chaotic speech.
Aber... Cutscene? Nee.
All that needs to be said has been said. Dux Frigoris, Dux Bromalis, escort the traitors to the prison.
Na, toll. Sollen wir uns wehren?
Before the next entry hour, I will give them an end befitting of their betrayal.
Als ob wir nicht gegen diese Loser wehren können.
Great Imperator, your ambition certainly eclipses all things.
Lycus.
You're still here, Theoros.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment, miss witnessing the fall of a nameless one. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. Why would someone as powerful as you...
Pass auf.
Use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety?
Sicherheit? Er braucht uns, oder wie?
So you finally tossed aside your act.
Huh.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor.
Damn!
This was always going to be a game of chess.
Das heißt, sie hat ihn ausgetrickst, actually.
Where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your pawns.
Das war jetzt nur ein Schauspiel? Okay, ich war überzeugt. Damn.
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity.
Aber wir waren sehr ehrlich, vielleicht ein bisschen zu ehrlich.
All right. We'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend. Anywhere, anytime.
Stimmt, wir haben den Anker überreicht.
But as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised. And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's hearts.
Das war also die Abkürzung, ja?
I can toss your words right back at you like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be immortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection, thus avoiding any unexpected outcomes. A forceful intervention will only create larger errors, reduce efficiency, and introduce ugliness. Had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to me and completing the Aranova, then Amphorius would not have deviated from destiny's course.
Ich frage mich, wie verzweifelt er kann werden, um sein Ziel zu erreichen. Was machst du?
But you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment out of control. Factors such as you and her.
Careful.
Careful.
The fuck?
What was that voice? Was it Oryx?
Das ist nicht Onyx.
I found you. I finally found you.
Matsch?
Be careful. This land will face disaster.
Das ist ihre Stimme. ZOWIE ist weg? Ja.
The time of judgment is nigh, my lady. The prison I have built for you is now complete.
Oh nein.
In the name of the erudition, I invite you to step into the same cage as mine.
Ich würde ja sagen, ich würde wie eine Klinge gegen deine Brust machen. Das ist ein fettes Loch leider da. Mann. Wird jetzt Dings genau die gleiche Person ein... Ah, scheiße.
What's the meaning of this, Imperator?
I did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subject's destiny.
But, great Imperator, what judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
Holy fuck!
Don't forget, my realm only allows for the existence of humanity. Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the culprit is to be sentenced to death.
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of my hands.
Jetzt sehen wir so langsam, wie gefährlich er ist mit seinen Administratorenfähigkeiten. Fucking hell. Was ein Wort. Admin-Fähigkeiten. Fertig.
Unaware of your current situation. Allow me to reiterate.
Was denn? Sie entfernen und Fehler machen in einem Experiment. Viel Spaß, probier's.
I am giving you a simple choice. To collaborate or to be destroyed. There is no other way.
Shameless behavior. If that were true, you would have killed me long ago.
Touché.
You in fact cannot kill me. I guessed it the first time I beheaded you. Because of the law, you cannot be completely destroyed.
And the same is true of the Chrysosairs.
Ja. Und das heißt, wenn sie natürlich die Gesetze umschreibt, dann könnte es ein bisschen gefährlich für dich werden, ne? Bitch.
The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
Ich mag sie.
What magnificent foresight. I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. But now, I have to admit that I made a mistake. Yet, as a mere mortal, how will you contend against the Theoros?
We are both slaves to hubris. But do you know what differentiates us, Lycurgus? I will never be blinded by my pride.
Hmm?
If I wish to break the scale's balance, I only need to appeal to external forces and use them for my own ends.
Hmm. Härter.
Finally, we get to meet face to face, senior society member.
Huh.
I offer sincere acknowledgments for your many past achievements, but I must deeply regret your current perspective.
Ja, ich hätte nicht erwartet, dass sie das spielt. Okay. Oh, Alter.
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now. Screw them.
Huh.
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why she demanded the divine authority of law.
Mm-hmm.
Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the sovereign of planet Scrulum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator. Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lycus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
Damn.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Oh, seriously. Don't embarrass the society.
Damn, ich mag ihre Cockiness.
I understand that a near zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument is very persuasive to me. Which means the same principle also applies to you, my dear peers. You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through 14 algebraic expressions. And as for Era Nova, why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me?
Sie werden es wahrscheinlich noch mehr machen. Du wirst wahrscheinlich deinem Experiment noch mehr Schaden zufügen.
Listen. Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me and put me in chains, but I have thousands of ways to ensure the destruction's descent. And what I just mentioned is only one out of those thousands.
Okay, what the fuck is going on?
This is the Exomyth?
Huh. Aber hier machen wir dann nächstes Mal weiter, weil die Folge ist, glaube ich, schon verdammt lange. Und ja, ich bin gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Wir haben einen saftigen Start in Akt 6 hier. Es wird wild. Also ich sehe, dass wir wahrscheinlich auf den Klimax zureiten gerade. Mehr und mehr. Es sind ja insgesamt 8 Akts und wenn ich mal annehme, dass der 8. auch der letzte natürlich schon ist, das grande Finale, mit wahrscheinlich einem fetten Epilog aber auch dazu, weil holy fuck, Vor ist groß, was die Story angeht. Es wird wild, also es wird definitiv wild demnächst, ich bin sehr gespannt. Aber ja, dann danke fürs Zuschauen, ich hoffe, ihr konntet durch diese lange Folge durchhalten und man sich dann tief in das Internet. Bye bye!